How do you think I feel? Well, for any of you swordsmen out there watching this live stream, my name is Swordsman Prime, and based on what I've heard today, either tomorrow or the day after that, there may be a chance that a game like FOC may be shutting down soon. It might just be shutting down. Me and my good friend Austin Panic, who is known as Thor now, are we're trying to see if the servers actually do shut down. It may not be today, but we'll have to see. Well, every moment that we've had in this game is worth it. Every moment. Think about all of FOC's creativity, everything we've done. Everything that we've done in this game. Just think about that for a second.
Roll out.
This is kind of almost like taking a bit of life away, considering the fact that we've all bonded with one another. To think that something like this is going to happen, I mean, if you ask me, I think it's foolish. But it's all whatever. But yeah, those of you watching this live stream, I just want to say something. So, the game Transformers Fall of Cybertron. Now, Soundwave, you heard me say this before. But Fall of Cybertron is a game that is action and adventure based. To think that an awesome game like this, with an epic campaign, with an epic multiplayer, everything, all getting shut down because of what? A contract expired? Right. All because one contract expired. How do you feel about this? So think about it this way, right? Now in FOC, we've made... Huh? Oh, go ahead, go ahead. FOC is my favorite game too. But if only Activision and Hasbro were a bit more creative, I mean, that would be fine. But I'm going to make a speech real quick. Guys, FOC is a game full of action, adventure, and mostly... Now, the thing is about FOC is that there's multiplayer. Now, ever since I joined this game, I was a noob. I didn't really know nothing about playing multiplayer. I didn't know nothing about, you know, what the pros talk about. Rift spamming, A4 pulsar cannon, fighting balance, knowing your enemy, you know, trying to figure it out, stuff like that. I never did any of that back in the day. I was just the guy who would try to enjoy this game as much as possible. You know, because that was my life. You know, I met the toxic people, got to meet the demons. I had to say it was quite the, a bit of a dramatic experience. But still, every moment I got to spend with friends that inspired me to become a clan leader since 2012. That is one thing, in case you guys do not know. I've been around since this game actually came out. Now, I'm not considered an OG, you know, I try to figure out stuff behind, you know, behind FOC's, like, terms of gameplay with certain characters. But, that's the thing. That's the thing. Oh, no, you came at perfect timing, but... What time is it? 11:57. But yeah, this is probably and most likely going to be my final stream on FOC. And back then, yeah, I was a noob. I didn't know anything about this game. But, you know, I've always relied on my friends to back me up. I have always relied on giving myself courage. Because truthfully, even though this is just a game, I've personally felt attached to each and every person I met on this game. Whether they were ally, enemy, or neutral. I didn't care. Now, the thing is, this game is fun. Everyone deserves a second chance. It was even proven yesterday. Now, that goes for the one man known as Xander Rose. And now, Xander Rose, if you ever see this, I just want to say that if me and my clan have ever put you through a lot of stress or anything like that, we apologize. But we just want to bond together as a family. So Xander, that's a shout out to you especially. I just want to say I'm sorry. I hope you can forgive me I hope you can forgive me by you know, messaging me on Xbox or something like that. But if there's anything that you need from me or from anyone in the clan or for anyone from the family, just let us know. We'll be there backing you up, buddy. But back then, before I became a clan leader, like I said, I was a noob. But ever since I became a clan leader, well, here's what happened. You know, my clan started off small. Quite small, in fact. Now, I didn't really have that much people in my clan, but you could say we were like a group. We just played to have fun, right? That's what we rolled in. That's always how we rolled. I've always had, you know, a few OGs chilling with me and stuff like that. And, you know, we try to play this game to the best of its potential. We try to be creative. Try to create games like hide and seek, special 1v1 tournaments, great tournaments like if any of you guys remember the Grand Warfare, or not the Grand Warfare, that's the Great Warfare, which was earlier today. I'm talking about the, what's it called? The Grand Tournament. That was by far one of the biggest events in FOC. By far one of the biggest events. Today, I probably hosted another big event. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Probably wasn't as big as the Grand Tournament, but it's whatever. I've really had fun in this game, and I thank the people that have joined me in my activities, that have joined my clan, that have joined my family, that are happy to be a part of this community. Guys, I can't ask you enough, but actually, I can't say this enough, but just thank you all. Thank you all for being a part of the Transformers community, of the family. We are the Cybertronians. We are the people of FOC. We are the people of Fall Cybertron. I mean, the petition, people like Johnny Flash, for example, we have to thank people like him for at least trying to save this game. We have to thank people like him. You know, people like Johnny Flash, people like other clans like the Unknowns, the Omegas, guys like those, the Demons, GOA, Hyper, those clans, all clans. Exactly. Even ZV. That's right. Because we're the people of FOC. Oh, what? 56 seconds? What's up? Yeah, for me it says 12:02, but I'm just throwing out this message. I'm just throwing out a quick message real quick. But I'm gonna start telling you guys my origin. So yeah, Soundwave or Thanos. Yeah. But whatever. You guys can start up the next game, but so I've already mentioned the part that back then I was a noob. I was trash. You know, I would never really get myself into 1v1s, but, you know, my friends, those people I looked up to, and they look up to me. We need each other. It's not just to keep the game alive, but it's also to bond with each other. Now, maybe not physically. Maybe not to the point where we can just touch hands. But through emotion. Through heart. Guys, I'm gonna say a few things. Now, I created my clan, and we were known as RBX, the Retributive Battlers on Xbox Live. That's what we were known as. Actually, let's bring some nostalgia. Let's go to our main map. Why not? But, we were known as RBX. We started off small, but still, we acted as a family. We acted as a team. We had people like, back then we had people like DC Young Chris, Lightning X 2888. I think it's 3-8, but there was DC, Lightning. There was Bubble Rattle. There was Sherman. There was, I'm not sure if I mentioned Twang Luke Glancy either, but he's one of them. He is also another OG who was around for RBX. There was my brother, Dragon Prime. There was Flavorful Room. There were a whole lot of people. Toxic Life. There was just so many others I met back in the day. Kev Dig, Bumblebee, Kidding Star. They were all OGs of my very first clan. And we did whatever we could to back up each other. So yeah. There was people like Megamus29. I'm trying to think of who else there could have been out there. But there were a lot of people in RBX back then. But we considered ourselves short. Now, truthfully, I believe, for one factor, maybe we all could reunite again, but who cares? Let me think of what else to say. Oh, that's Anakin? Alright, I'm trying to think of what else to say, but there were people like them that backed me up no matter what. We played Darker Than the Moon, War for Cybertron, FOC, even Rise of the Darkspark. Now, back then, the game was actually pretty fun. But maybe if it contained multiplayer like FOC, it would have become a great game. This game makes a lot of money. Well, at least I believe it does. Just to see it go away really breaks my heart. Shit. Now, back then we did start off as a small clan, but we moved up among just players. We just kept striving for more. No matter. You know, all the people we have now, you know, they're different, unlike the people I met back then, but people back then considered friends. However, some of them turned on me because they couldn't agree with some of my decisions, even if it was for the good. Truthfully, you're going to make friends and you're going to make enemies, guys. That's one thing I have to say. One of my trusted allies, one of my most trusted allies, Ghost Rider 15, who was once known as Sherman and then Sherman Prime. Now, I used to consider him I used to consider him to be my most trusted ally. My second in command, in fact. My second in command, turning on me. We 1v1'd. The game was 14-0. Back then, I always was trying to be forgiving. But, you know, some of us would just get stabbed in the back. For reasons why, it's unknown. But it's gonna happen. Alright, well, I guess he can't mute you, but... Oh, Fowen, in case you don't know, I'm pretty much talking about the FOC community and a little bit of my history. But RBX, we made friends and we made friends and allies, and then we made enemies later. It's unfortunate to think that some of these guys I had fun with back in the day left. You know, some former alliances, some breakthroughs, some rebellions happened, but you know, that's why guys you have to rise among yourselves. That's why you gotta keep pushing yourself. No matter how hard things may seem, whether someone else breaks your heart, or if you have doubt in yourself, that's why you just gotta keep pushing. Just gotta keep pushing. Now, then my clan, you know, we decided to become LBX. When we started knowing each other more, we became LBX. We tried to make a promise to ourselves to become a family. And then we decided to defend Transformers Fall Cybertron from any harm that may come in its way. That was our job. That was our job. Defending FOC's honor and its pride and the people in it. Now, there have been a lot of wars going on. A lot of childish acts have happened. So, one person in particular, DC, no, not DC, Lightning Axe, right? Now, the thing is, arrogance can be a powerful thing that affects many. It even affected someone like myself. Now, the thing is about arrogance is that it could blind you. Arrogance is basically pride. It blinds you. It makes you believe that you're higher than something else when you're really not. But sometimes people know their limits. But then it's up to them to break through those limits. That's kind of what happened to people like myself and Lightning Axe. Now, we had different beliefs in each other. We had different beliefs for everyone else. And because of disagreements like that, there came war. There came battles. Now, my clan became LBX and then LBXA. We've tried our best to bond with one another, make alliances, and we ended up fighting multiple clans. Now, people like DC, Lightning, and some of the others like that. Now, I didn't really know them that well. You know, some of us decided to go our own separate ways. That indeed did happen. There were people like Sherman who tried to start his own clan and fight against me. There was Optimus Prime V7, who was actually a friend of DC and Lightning Axe, and for some reason he despised me. Now, the thing is about me as a clan leader, some people think I'm a bad guy. Now, I'll admit, even I make mistakes. I might not agree, or I might not see eye to eye with one another, but that's why we just gotta calm ourselves down, try to understand one another. It's our job. That's my job as a clan leader, to understand one another. And back then, I failed at that. And I'm not sure if I can forgive myself for it. Honestly. Honestly. Now, it's shameful for me to say this, but all the bad decisions that people think I did, you know what? I take full blame for it. I take full blame for it all. So yeah, people like Optimus Prime V7 believed that I was a bad guy through misinformation of others. Now, the thing is, guys, kind of like in our world between, now, not to get personal here, between whites and blacks, you know, they'll make rumors and speculations about each other, but even though they don't know their true emotions, stuff like that is going to happen. Forced slavery against others. Right, exactly. I mean, in FOC, I know it's a game which people are supposed to play, but, you know, in games, people do take things personally. I, as a person, take things personally. I mean, sure, I might not see people eye to eye, but like I say, I try my best to bond with them. But yeah, back then, our clan got into many wars, at least 9, or even 10 in that factor. At least 9 or 10 battles back in that day. And we won all of them. Some clans disbanded. maybe because of others. And some clans that just gave up, maybe because our clan knew teamwork. Now, as we kept moving on as a family, we eventually changed ourselves into, what was it? I believe it was, when we changed ourselves in the LBXA, we eventually came across many more allies. One of them was Gunslinger, who turned out to be a very, very loyal person into our clan. And I actually allowed him to start up his own squad, actually. I allowed him to start up his own squad in amongst my ranks because I trusted him. He was an OG in my clan back in the day as well. Now, the thing is, back in the day, my clan, we did have some bit of miscommunication with one another, getting into fights with other clans. Now, one of Gunslinger's allies, one known as Unique Gamer. Now, I'm not sure if she's ever going to watch this. I'm not sure if people that knew her are going to watch this, but I'm sorry if others have tried hurting you guys. I'm sorry if I've ever hurt you personally, but I just want to ask for forgiveness. That goes for everybody. That goes for all enemies out there probably watching this. And that may even go for randoms out there watching this who probably don't even know what I'm talking about. Just watch all of my FOC videos and you'll understand what me and my clan go through. What we have to strive for. What we do together. I mean, it's important, but people like Unique Gamer used to be among our cause, but ever since, here's what happened. I'll explain this one factor. There once was an enemy named Eggman, right? Eggman1321. Now, he joined me and my clan earlier today. And that was earlier today in our little Great Warfare. Now, the thing is, when I host events, I do them for everyone to have fun and to bond with one another. That's what I do. But, Eggman, he is a prime example of being an arch nemesis to my clan. Now, back then, I remember I was trying to create a commercial for my tournament. I couldn't necessarily help him back then. I couldn't do it. I couldn't necessarily help him because I was too busy trying to create a commercial for my own. And, you know, when I tried to see if I could possibly help out, or rather try to get Unique Gamer's clan to help out Eggman with his little clan commercial that he was trying to set up for his clan on FOC, apparently the way Eggman acted, he just had this strange aura, right? He had this very strange aura, and they couldn't trust him. And he tried to take out his anger. See, here's the thing, because on Xbox, he believed he had all kinds of power. He was after this thing called Achievement Hunter, in which he would take over powerful clans through popular games. When I found out those motives were true about Eggman, what people were trying to warn me about, that's when I had to take action. And because he tried to hurt my friend, Unique Gamer, and everyone else, when he threatened the FOC community, my friends and I, well, that's when we realized that Eggman with a whole bunch of people on his team, are like, nah, we're not going to let that happen. We're not going to let them affect others, whether they know about us or not. That's when the LBXA vs. Dimensional Empire began. But because there were miscommunications in our clan, we did make enemies from our clan. And Gunslinger was one of those enemies. He actually joined Eggman and, you know, decided to rebel against LBXA because of the mistranslations that were going about. Even me turning against my own clan, that came into my thought one day, but my friend Swoop82, he knew about what was going on. He knew about what was about, sorry, but he knew what was going on in the clan, and, you know, he tried to prevent me and give me hope. You know, back then, I'm pretty sure if I fought my clan, I would have lost. But it's whatever. I decided to remain strong. You know, because of that, I decided to gather my clan, and we decided to fight Eggman, Gunslinger. And I kind of felt ashamed, but at the same time, I felt like a hero. I don't know. You could say it was a bit of a mixed emotion. A mixed emotion between trying to feel good and feeling bad for someone else. Because the thing is, I don't want to hurt people. But people like Eggman were sadistic. And I just couldn't allow that to happen. Now, it came at a moment where he declared, you know, another war against me one day. 1 year. Alright. But I remember, like, one time back then, when Eggman was a threat, right? Or rather, when he left FOC, he vowed vengeance against me at least 1 year later. He waited an entire year to try and fight me again, see if he can get better. But here's what happened. His ally, Gunslinger, actually tried to keep fighting me. I don't know why. Gunslinger wanted to declare vengeance. Because here's the thing about Gunslinger. He's a very loyal combatant. But he goes in blind sometimes. At some point, you know, Gunslinger, I guess, misunderstood what I tried to say about my clan. And, you know, he just wanted to hate me. Even after everything I gave him. And then just came at that moment where even Eggman was getting sick of Gunslinger because he was too loyal. But that's the thing about clans. The members will want to serve their leader as much as possible to make that leader happy. But, see, the thing is, it's like, with Eggman's clan back then, it was like Megatron to Starscream. That was the relationship back then between Eggman and Gunslinger. That's the thing. And, you know, Eggman, like I said, decided to wait out a year, right? But, you know, he's complaining to me that Gunslinger's just been a pain in his butt. But, you know, ever since my clan was in peace, there came another war, and that was between our clan and Unique Gamer. And apparently I was being accused of hacking Unique Gamer's personal info, even though I knew nothing about what was going on during that. Nothing. And I kind of went in blind. All the rage that was happening when I heard my clan was getting attacked and stuff like that, I just couldn't stand hearing something like that. And I just went in blindly. But I was being accused of harassing Unique Gamer, of harassing her clan. And I don't know. Like, I honestly don't know. Like, I'm just looking at myself like, what's going on? But, like, ever since I heard my clan was getting hurt, I just had to stick out for them. So, what's next? Now, people like, I believe, Austin Panic, weren't you there when that happened, that war between SC and Unique Gamer? Or LBXA, I mean. Weren't you there? Last night, Optimus Prime V7, back then, was my second in command as well. I heard they got in a fight with Unique Gamer, and a war happened. Nothing, like, everything that happened there was just crazy. No pun intended, by the way. There was drama all over the comments. Like, back then, there was drama all over the comments. People trying to roast me, accuse me of this, accuse me of that. I went in a rage. The moment I was about to hop on, they disbanded the fight. Now, because I went in the game blind, you know, I'm just sitting there like, oh, I'm obviously the higher person here. Like, screw whatever you guys are saying. I don't believe any of that crap at all. But ever since people started shaming me, I'm like, wait, what? And then once they told me what was going on, that's when I realized Unique Gamer made a video, right? It was personal. Unique Gamer was actually personal about what was going on back then. She actually made a video of her revealing her face and, you know, showing what kind of person she was. And I saw the comments like, why is everyone being so supportive of her? And then when I realized they're trying to treat her like family as much as I do my clan, I'm like, oh, you know, let me just leave these guys alone. You know, at some point, instead of just rebelling against my clan, I'm just sitting there like, you know what, should I just Like, should I just, like, disband my clan? Or should I just separate everybody? Or should I... Or should I, in fact, keep the clan, but change it up a notch? So I let people in my clan vote. But because I got so many replies... right? And people trying to give me hope, trying to save our clan, you know, from dying out because of my failures. Well, you know the rest. You all know the rest. But I decided at that moment, you know what? I'm going to keep my clan. I'm going to keep my clan and we're going to remain strong. Because these guys are giving me confidence. And because these guys still have hope in me for what I do. Now, I kind of wanted to regret making my clan in the SOC. But some good things came out of it. Now, eventually, my clan, we became stronger. We invited so many people. Like, back then, there was at least 50 of us. At least 50. We used to do all kinds of tournaments, all kinds of 1v1 battles, stuff like that. Now, the Swordsman of Cybertron, SOC, that's what we were known as. Now, SOC, we are known as the Swordsman of Cybertron, and shout out to my friend last night, 56, for coming up with that name. Last night, if you're watching this, thank you for naming our clan the Swordsman of Cybertron. In my honor and for everyone else's. Now, what else? SOC became large. SOC honestly became large, right? And what else? So SOC became large. And, you know, we've met new allies. We've met new people that started coming into the game. We started all kinds of training sessions. We started all kinds of... Oh, God, Thanos. Jesus. You could say that he's been disarmed. Right, you could say that. What else? You know, let me just wrap this up. Let me just wrap this up about the SOC history. Let me just wrap it up. Let me think. Because there's a lot that's happened in SOC. There's like a lot that's happened in SOC. And it's not even... I'm literally trying to think. Like, I'm literally trying to think of all the stuff that happened between SOC and other clans, but... You know, later on, stuff like clan wars happened again, but most of them were friendly. What else? Oh, shout out to Keon, by the way. For reasons unknown. But whatever. You know what? Let me just skip all the bullcrap. Let me just get to the end.
I planted grenade fuse.
Alright, you know what? Screw it. Let me just skip all the bullcrap and just get with Oh my God, are you watching my stream? Anakin, get out. Get out. No, I'm just playing. But I'm done. Alright, let me just skip to the bullcrap and let me just get on with what I really wanted to say. So, for all of you guys watching this live stream, those of you that are Transformer gamers, I just want to say thank you so much for being a part of the FOC community. Thank you for playing this game. Thank you for getting the chance to bond with one another, even if it's not someone like myself. Now, those of you haters out there, or those of you that don't understand me at all, like you people in the comments right now, I really don't care what you say, whether you roast me or not. I don't care, because I don't regret making any of this. I don't regret making any of this crap. But those of you that have joined my clan, joined others, that have, you know, made FOC alive, those of you guys that have learned to, you know, friend... Okay, that was awkward. Sorry about that, guys. I think my live stream lagged out. So that's my apologies there. It got paused. That's what happened. The live stream got paused. It was an accident. Alright. Alright. Whoa. Why we got 8 people watching? Why are you all up right now? Why? I'm not even gonna question it. I'm. Why are you all still here? Why are you all... Alright, you know what? Screw it. Screw it. Oh. I don't know. 8 people chat. Oh, God. Please, no. Please don't. 9 people? Where are you people coming from? So I can talk chat. Okay, whatever you say. You're not gonna, just to let you know, you're not gonna affect me. Well, not even a little bit. Not even a little. What was I gonna say? You know what? I might as well just say it right now. Alright. Alright, this is the final time I'm gonna say this, and then I'll end the stream. Now let me see if the battery's still good. I only have 2% left, so the live stream might end again. But those of you that have played Transformers Fall Cybertron, I've played it ever since it began. You know, ever since it came into fruition. Those of you that participated in multiplayer, joining other clans, you know, getting to meet new friends and stuff like that in the game. I just want to thank you guys for making FOC alive. I want to thank you guys for joining me in all my live streams, videos, events, and stuff like that. I just want to thank you all for that crap. I want to thank you all for all of that, okay? I just want to thank you guys for pretty much everything that you've done. Like, pretty much everything that you've done for me. And for others. And just for yourselves. I don't know. I don't really know all of you that well yet. I'll be honest there. However, most of you guys have made a big effect to me in FOC. And I don't regret anything. Honestly, I don't regret anything at all. Whether it got into little arguments or stuff like that. I don't care. If FOC is going to shut down, you know what, so be it. But all the time, like all the times that we've had in this game, to me, it's worth it. It's worth it. I can't regret anything. Nothing. I just hope you guys understand me. So, the thing is, even if FOC is getting shut down, there's always a little light. Even in the darkest shadows, even in the darkest moments, there will always be a shining light that will just be there. It might be the dimmest of the dim of lights. It might be so small. Like, if you, like, just think about it this way. Even through the darkest times, there's always a little light that you could find. Whether others or through yourself. Just seek for that light, and you'll find redemption of yourself. You will find redemption of yourself. That's what I gotta say for that. That's what I gotta say for that. But all of us may have gone through some hard, you know, some soft and hard times, but it's up to us to move on from crap like that. It's up to us to move on from hard times and just seek light, to move forward through our lives, because sometimes the thing is, taking pain, enduring, is what makes you stronger. And that's what I want everyone to know. Now, some of you guys are like, what the heck is this guy talking about? This is just a little inspirational speech to all FOC players. Now, some of you guys might like me, some of you guys might hate me. But it's whatever. But yeah, FOC is shutting down. And I think I've pretty much said everything I wanted to say. Oh, for those of you people out there, can I get a hashtag OG? No. Yeah. Hashtag WeO. Hashtag the Swordsman of Cybertron. Hashtag Fall Cybertron Forever. And hashtag whatever clan you're in. But I think I'm going to end the live stream here. But once again, thank you guys for everything on FOC. Whether you have met me yet or not, it does not matter. Just thank you all for being a part of our family. And all I have to say is thank you. Just thank you so much. And until the next time we meet, whether FOC may still be alive or not, maybe even on Xbox One, till all are one, Autobots, Decepticons, and those of any faction, till all are one. And thank you.